So in designing your project, I usually will say, after you figure out your objective, the next thing to do is to, you're going to have to start with a wish list. And the first list that you create is a wants and needs list. You list everything that you want, pull everybody using it. Make sure that you highlight everything that you need. And then most importantly on this wants and needs list, make sure you prioritize the list. So that way you get the most important things done. What we're interested in, right, in any project is this lower formula. I think we can all agree on this, right? Which is budget greater than total cost. So I want you to write that down too, because that's an important thing. Budget greater than total cost. Now when we say total cost, it's because there's going to be two separate items for cost, right? One is going to be the cost of finishes, and you can write that up on there. And the other side will be cost of construction. So the first part of this is going to end up being what I call static cost, which would be the general contractor's cost. So underneath the cost of finishes, I want you to write the word variable, right? On the cost of construction, you can write the word static or fixed. Typically, right, the only way that the cost of construction starts going up or down is if you end up changing scope of work. On the other side, right, are our variable costs, which is going to end up being your cabinets, countertops, flooring, all the things that you're going to put inside of the project, okay? And I'm going to say it's variable because there's a good, better, best attached to everything that you end up doing, right? And anything that you buy, right? Watches, shoes, cars, right? It's all good, better, best. The deal is at this point right now is how do you differentiate between the products? Well, one of the things is, I would probably ask, if your product, has a weakness, what would it end up being? And then they should be able to tell you what it is. Sometimes we have problems with this, and those things are kind of important. All of these things will have some sort, again, of variability to it, and together, right, they come down and will give you a total cost. So where should I spend? I can tell you that these are areas that you don't want to skimp in quality of materials. One is the sink. People don't think about that, right? I'm going to say the sink, right? You're sandwiching, all of us right now are trying to put an undermount sink, and that sink is where? That sandwich between your countertop, your $6,000 countertop, and the cabinets underneath, right? And the only way to change that sink, a lot of times, is to do what? I'm going to use the word demolition, right? For you to go ahead and wreck the countertop to get to that $100 sink. Cabinets, same thing, right? You're going to put a lifetime product on top of it. If the countertop can't come off in one piece, right, then not only are we going to have to change cabinets, we're going to actually have to all change the countertop also, right? Your refrigerator runs 24/7, right? So I'm going to say that's something that maybe you should, take a look at. And then lastly, flooring, right? Try not to skimp on flooring. People get stuck on this square footage price for flooring. Now, on the sheet, I want you to write two things. No allowances and by owner. Okay, put that on the construction side of it because later on, like I said, as you go using this sheet, right, these are things that you want to talk to them about. Now, bundling, right? And this is a worksheet about bundling, right? So you're going to have contractors out there that will come over in your project and they'll end up saying things like, hey, you know what? I can give you an all-inclusive price, which is good because you get kind of an idea of what it is. But if you want to save money, I'm going to say you want to be able to split the two things apart, right? You want to talk to contractors about contracting, and on the other side, you're going to tell the contractor, I don't want any allowances for material in your bid, and everything on the left-hand side is going to be by owner. So carpets by owner or flooring by owner, cabinets by owner, meaning I'm going to pick what I choose and put it in.